Back for another collections video, and this time we're going to do one of my favorite, I don't know if I really call it a system, it's more of an add-on, but anyways, we'll get to it. This is the Sega CD collection, and I started collecting Sega CD back in 2000, started collecting hardcore back in 2011. I always figured that Sega CD was going to be starting to get hard to find, so I needed to knock out the games I wanted for it, which at the time was mainly Sonic CD and Final Fight CD. So I got those, and then a lot of the games started becoming easy to find at that time. Going to events, pawn shops too, stuff like that. And around 92, they started really getting scarce, so I had started right at the right time. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Cobra Command. Is it Cobra Command? Yeah, Cobra Command. I heard this was an arcade game or something like that. I haven't really played much of it because I didn't really want it at the time. It kind of like just fell on my lap. Some guy told me it was a pretty good game, so I said, hey, I'll give it a go. Wasn't too impressed with it, but maybe I'll try it again later. I got this one on the cheap. Time Gal. Got this at Half Price Books. They were selling this game for I think it was like $10. And then I had a 50% off coupon, or 40% off coupon at the time. Came complete. The box is a little beat up, but that's fine. How often do you find something like this in the box? So pretty cool. One more look at it just in case I didn't show you guys properly. Basically, a Time Gal is like a game that it's an FMV game, but it's with a cartoon and everything. But it's kind of hard because the commands, you got to be really precise, and those type of games, if you play Dragon's Lair and stuff like that, you know what I'm talking about. Next game, there's a couple of them. Let me get all the right ones together. Was one of the last games I got for Sega CD, and I got it at the Portland show. I showed them in my Portland Retro Game Expo video, and here it is again, Night Trap. One of the first FMV games for the Sega CD. This game is one of the games that started the rating system because of some of the politics were saying that these games were violent. And Joe Lieberman, at the time, he was saying some crazy stuff about the game, so, whatever. But one reason that I really wanted this game because it had Dana Plato in it. And, I had a crush on her when I was a kid, so, she's passed away now, but still, I just thought it was pretty cool to see her how she used to be and everything. So, pretty fun games. Basically, you try to disarm traps and try to save these girls inside this house. I haven't played it that far. I heard it makes a big twist later in the game, so I'll get to that one day. The Space Adventure. I got this around probably 6 months ago, and I didn't pay the expensive price everybody's paying for it. It's going for over $100. I paid $60 for it. A guy that lived in Washington, where I live now, bought off Amazon, and he was selling it on Amazon. It was just sitting there. When you buy stuff off Amazon, you have to really just kind of read the description and what they say about it, and ask questions. And he said, yeah. I asked him if it was complete because it didn't say if it was complete or not. And he said, yeah, it's complete, manual, everything. I was like, fine, I'll buy it now. And I haven't really played it much, but it's more like a text adventure type game, so you choose a lot of commands and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Of course, one of my favorites on the system, which probably has to be my favorite on the system, Sonic CD. If it wasn't for this game, I wouldn't own a Sega CD. This is the game that made me want to get a Sega CD. A long time ago, I went to my friend's Nick's house, and he had the game. He actually had the CD system that comes with the Genesis and the Sega CD on it. I forget what it's called right now for some reason. But anyways, he had that system, and he had the game, and I saw Sonic with cartoons, and the music was amazing. I couldn't believe it. I fell in love, and that love is still blooming till this day. Also, Potful Mill. Got this when it was really cheap as well. I think I don't remember what I paid for it, With so many games, you start to forget stuff. I see why one of my other friends, John Hancock, he keeps a lot of price tags on the games and stuff like that, stuff like that. You remember what you paid for them or whatever. Pretty cool. I should start doing that because I'm forgetting, but I know I didn't pay that much for it at all. I think I paid like $50 for it. Side scroller, a platform game, really fun. They. I got this on the one of my I can't remember who, but someone told me this was a good game, RPG type, and Working Designs at the time, they made some pretty good stuff. They put out some good games, so I wanted to give it a go. Unfortunately, my version of this didn't come with the map that usually comes with it, but still, it's all good. It's not like I'm gonna be really looking at it. Soul Star. This game is like Star Fox, or another game I can't think of right now, but lots of fun, shooter game and everything, pretty cool. Dark Wizard. I've been wanting to play this game, but I haven't got to it. It's a tactical game, so I'm like RPGs right now. I'm kind of like, let me make sure I want to put the effort into it because a lot of RPGs out there, a lot of games I haven't beat now. I'm kind of sad, so I'm hesitant to put time in certain RPG games. Star Wars Rebel Assault. Haven't really played much of it yet. At least I can't remember playing it that much. But it's a pretty decent game. I'm glad I have it. That's all I can really say about it right now. Wow, one of the rarest games I have, and it's unfortunate this game is so dang rare. It's a cool game. I don't think it's all that. It's decent, but it's not worth the price they're asking for it. That's KO Flying Squadron. I got this for $100 around in 2011, and I had no idea it was going to go up to the price it is now. I mean, $650 for a complete copy. That's insane. This game is not worth even $100 to me. It's worth less than that. But like I said, if people start doing that rare thing and scalping the prices up, and and now it's highly sought after. So if you could get a copy for cheap, I mean, I wouldn't pay more than $200. I'll be honest with it's up to you. Next games, my favorites, the Lunar series. Now I was in high school and I saw this at one of my stores called Gameland, and this game, I didn't have a Sega CD at the time, but I kept looking at the game and I was like, wow, this looks really cool. I wasn't able to play the games until the complete version came out on PlayStation, which I'm actually happy I played those versions first. I mean, because they're a lot better. But these are great too. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of big differences between them. So, very good series. Misadventures of Flick. Cool platform game. The same guys who made this game are the guys who made the Adventures of Lomax for the PlayStation, which is a game. It's Lemmings, but they made Lemmings into an adventure game with it. It was pretty cool. That one's kind of rare. But, yeah, this game's really cool. Happy to have that. Starblade. Namco made this game. The first time I played Starblade wasn't even on Sega CD. Tekken 5 came out years ago, and as a hidden game on there, they had the Starblade on there. And they actually let you play it in the demo part before the game even starts, and then the demo will cut out. You can unlock the game later, which is pretty cool. Kind of looks like, I would say, a Star Fox type game. So, pretty cool. Adventures of Batman and Robin. This is mostly a driving game, but what's unique about it is they made a certain episode specifically for this game. So there's an episode of Adventures of Batman and Robin just only on this game, so it's pretty cool. The driving's pretty hard though. I mean, I had trouble with the first level. Lords of Thunder. One thing I can say about this game is like the soundtrack is sick. And the music is really catchy. I played a little bit. I haven't played it in a while, so I can't really tell you much. It's a shooter though, and I better not say anything else because I don't want to say anything wrong. Because I haven't played it that much. But got that out of the way. Robo Aleste. This is a spin-off or a side story to Musha for Sega Genesis. Pretty cool shoot 'em up game. I didn't pay much for it actually. I think I paid like $30 for it, but happy to have that. Android Assault. Got that a couple months ago. Pretty cool game. Side scroller shooter. Like I said, I haven't played it that much. There's so many games. I know I'm saying a lot of stuff like I haven't played a lot of games, but I got so many now, and I need to kind of like just slow down and start playing these games instead of like buying games. But I just isn't a rush to knock out certain games before the prices got too high. You know, that's the only reason I try to get a lot of stuff now. Anyways, good game from what I played. Sylphid. Reason I got this game is because I saw that I have the PS2 version, so I wanted to see how it started and everything. It's pretty cool. Not bad or nothing like that, but it's like a more, I wouldn't say it's general. It's pretty average, I think, but you know, it's all right. Get into some boxes here. Corpse Killer. The reason I got this because I love the silly FMV type games, and you can use the gun on this game. I don't know if it's pretty clumsy or anything, but well, I still got a tag on here. Let's see if you look closely. There's KB Toy Stores. That's kind of cool. You guys remember them? They were pretty awesome. So yeah, Corpse Killer. Hook. I got this for $5 about a year and a half ago. Pretty awesome. Road Avenger. I got this in Android Assault at the same time, and this one cost I think around $15, and it was listed as just the game, but it actually came complete, so that was pretty awesome. It's one of those FMV games where you're driving, but you have to do the quick time events, and the timing has to be precise almost. It's pretty hard. Another one of my favorite games, Final Fight CD on this system. This game is it's the best version. Well, the best home version at the time of Final Fight in the 90s was this version. They added voice acting to it. They added some special levels to it, like time levels or something like that. Very cool game, but I was kind of sad to find out about a year ago is that the Japanese version of the game was unedited. Ours was edited for some reason. They took out some cinematics that I saw, so I was kind of upset about it. They were really cool, actually. But Rise of Dragon, that's another like a text game, I think. So haven't played much of it, but I hear it's pretty good. Cliffhanger. I got Cliffhanger because I love the movie so much, and John Lithgow was a pretty awesome bad guy in it. There was a scene in the movie where they were on a helicopter, and one of the guys that had got shot, and the other goons were saying, "Hey, what are we gonna do about it?" And John Lithgow was like, "Hey, let's get him to a hospital." And when he said that, they tossed him out of the helicopter, and he fell to his death. And it was just a funny, silly scene, but that's the kind of like acting that was the bad guy that was in the movie, so it was pretty cool. Lodestar. Next game. Got FMV cinematics. I'm assuming it's a racing game. I haven't popped this in yet. One day. Interactive Encyclopedia. Wow. Comptons or something like that. Yeah. Wow. I forgot I had this game. Or it's not even a game. It's a book. Eternal Champions. Enhanced version of the Sega Genesis one, I'm assuming. I remember seeing this one. I remember how brutal it was. Like, man, like there's some messed up deaths in this game. There's one level where you get knocked down this tower, and you keep falling through the tower, and there's all these grinders grinding your guy up, and as you fall down more, it gets worse. It was just sick. Crime Patrol, FMV game. I think I paid a little bit less than when I think I had some trade-in. I went to a local store, got this one. Pretty cool, funny, FMV cinematic, stuff like that. Surgical Strike. I haven't played much of this, but, I love the FMV type. So, one of these days when I get to it. Ultraverse Prime. I think my buddy Ben got me this game. I traded with him a while back. I'm pretty sure I did. He hooked me up with this game. 2 games in one. Ultra Universe Prime is like a beat 'em up type game. Actually says it's 2 players, so I'm hoping it's not 1 player at a time. It's 2 players at the same time. But and then the other game is called Motocross. I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but anyways, I haven't played that one, but cool to have. Ground Zero, another FMV type game. Can't get enough of those, Going for the full set, whatever that is. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is an FMV game, and I like it a lot, but it's kind of weird. I was looking. I thought I would be more impressed with it, but maybe I don't know. I'll give it another go one of these days. Space Ace. I love Space Ace. That's one of my favorite out of the Dragon Slayers games. This one's probably my favorite one. More of that quick time event type stuff. Midnight Riders. Another FMV type game. Awesome. Who Shot Johnny Rock? Now this FMV game is... See, I'm not even going to say it's good because it looks so grainy. I mean, this must be one of the earlier generation Sega CD games. You can barely see a lot of stuff, but, you know, it was cheap, and I just want FMV games because, you know, it kind of gives me nostalgic memories. Mansion of Hidden Souls. I got this for, I think, about $10, and my buddy Bennett told me it was a good game, so I'm happy to have this one. Or I think he told me after the fact I got it. You know, it was a good game. So I was thinking it was gonna be like a creepy game, but I'm not sure if it is like that. Double Switch. Double Switch is pretty cool. It's got one of the Corys in it. I can't remember which one. I can't remember his last. I don't want to get the last name right. I think it's Helm. Yeah, Haim or something like that. He's in there, so pretty cool. Pugsy. Pretty average platform game. Levels are really short, I remember. Racing Aces. Man. Road Rash. I always love Road Rash. I think I pretty much have all the versions of Road Rash Part 1, except for like the Panasonic and maybe, I don't know if there was one on Philips or... Oh, there was one on Sega Saturn, but yeah, I have most of the most of this version. I have most of them. Pretty cool racing game. I love beating people up and racing to the finish line. Good old Wing Commander. I got that for $5. I actually played part 3 and 4, and I like those a lot. Here's another one of my favorite games on the Sega CD. This is my favorite. This is probably my favorite out of all the FMV true video games is what they're really called for the Sega CD. Wirehead. I heard this was the last game to come out for the system, and you know, FMV games are hard, but I think it's pretty cool. So, Dracula Unleashed. FMV game. Haven't played much of it yet. Tomcat Alley, which is hilarious. Another FMV game. And we're winding down to the last here. Soul Fleece. I think that's called, yeah. Feast or some face. I don't know. Prize Fighter. Fighting for the prize. It's a hard-ass boxing game. It doesn't even make any sense. The controls is like whatever. Buddy Casey gave me an extra copy he had of Sonic CD, the Red Edition, so I thought that was pretty cool. And it's because Sonic CD is my favorite game, so and the disc is actually red, and the long box one is blue, so that's one of the differences. Sewer Shark, another FMV game. This is actually packaged with the Sega CD if you bought them back brand new back in the day. And whoa, that's 2 more, and that's it. Batman Returns, which I put in a nice little box here, and the Sega CD backup RAM cart for RPG games like Lunar, and I plan on trying to get a Shining Force CD for my buddy Casey, because that game you really need this with too. But that'll probably be the last Sega CD game I get, unless there's others that I don't really know about. But I plan on ending the collection with that one. So anyways, hope you like this vid. That's going to wrap this vid up too. That's all the Sega CD games, and the rack is pretty full. So like Sega CD, one of my favorite add-ons. I'll hopefully start playing some of these games soon. I feel like mostly I'm not gonna get to play a lot of these games that I'm talking about until after I graduate, until school's done, and then when school's done, then I can sit back and enjoy. But right now, too much homework and study and all that stuff, so I have to as long as it's here, that's good, so I don't have to hunt for it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time.